Hello everybody, welcome to the morning routine. Happy, I almost said Monday. That's bad. It's Friday, man. Happy Friday, everybody. It's awesome. It's been a great week. It's been a short week because we had a holiday on Monday. Been a great week. A little cold. Not even a little cold, a lot cold. There's snow in low places and different places and whatnot. So we got a good show for you today. We're going to do some movies. We got some other stuff going on, some fun stuff. But for now, we got to get started with the headlines. Got to do the headlines. Always cool and crazy stuff going on in the headlines. Starting with a very important headline. Butter versus mayo. We resolve the debate over which makes a better grilled cheese. Butter! It's always butter. I don't know what is wrong with people. There's no mayo. Butter! Everything's better with butter. We say it every time. It's butter. Reset. Calm myself. I'm being stared at by an angry individual. Next up, there might be a simple reason.
Carl, here's some tissues for all the crying you do on the morning routine and complaining. Dang.
Oh, hold on,
Just because you're jealous, gather around like you're better than you.
Questionable, definitely questionable. Alright, next up. We might have a simple reason we haven't found life on Mars. Because it sucks. That's why. Mars sucks. We've seen the pictures. It's terrible. It's a barren wasteland. Nobody wants to live in the desert, cold desert. And besides, Elton John told us this in a song over 40 years ago, Rocket Man. He says, and I quote, Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. That was Elton John 40 years ago telling us that Mars sucked. Boy, that card really flew. Alright. Lastly, we have highly intelligent and possibly invincible super pigs are invading America. Yeah, they are. All right, let's move right along here. I've got our headlines, and because it's Friday, and because it's gonna be cold this weekend, excuse me, you've got to watch movies, man. You've got to watch some movies. Hey, even in the summertime when it's hot or it's just warm outside, it's just nice outside, in the evenings, it's great movie watching time. Sometimes early in the morning, sometimes I will do that, before everybody gets up, get my coffee, get a little some toast or some eggs, and go watch a movie for a couple hours in the morning. I get up kind of early, sometimes 5:30, 6, even on the weekends. So check out a movie. Here's our movie for this week that I recommend. It's on Netflix, so if you got Netflix, you're golden. You can get it a few other places as well, but it is 1996, The Nutty Professor. Now, this was a really popular movie. Eddie Murphy is in it. Jada Pinkett Smith, yes, we all know the Jada Pinkett Smith from the Oscars. But he's in it. And then we also have Dave Chappelle is in it in one of his earlier roles. And Larry Miller, great stand-up comedian, very funny. But this is a really, whoa, that's weird. I've been doing this show for so long and the ums just came. I just did 2 ums in a row, back to back. Weird, I need to work on that anyway. So The Nutty Professor, this came out in 1996. It's really, really good, highly rated. It's got some questionable language. It is PG-13. It's got some questionable language at times, but that's about it. It's got a little bit of crude humor at times, but that's about it. It's still a sweet and endearing movie. Wow, there we go again with the I need to work on my speaking again, apparently. Really good show, lots of fun, lots of good stuff, lots of... Eddie Murphy, back in the day, was really, really good when he was making a lot of movies about doing multiple different characters. Coming to America was one of the ones that really stood out of him doing a bunch of different characters in the same movie. In fact, they're talking to one another. How they shot is pretty trippy and cool. Really, really funny movie. If you haven't seen it in a while, it's one of those that if I see it and I start watching a little bit, I'll end up watching the whole thing because it's that good. It's just start to finish. There's no real kind of dead spots. There's kind of spots where it's like, okay, I can breathe a little bit because I'm done laughing so hard. And it's got just a great kind of love story with some humor and family stuff. It's very, very relatable, minus the crazy science fiction part. It's so good that I thought, hey, you know what? some of you guys may not be digging getting into these movies. I recommend them, and then you guys are like, this Carl is blabbing. It's just a movie he likes. Well, here, just to give you a little teaser. Now, Ray's been putting in the trailer so you can kind of get an idea, but there's some great lines in these movies, and sometimes one of the coolest things about movies is the cool, great lines that never go away from movies. It's got some great lines. Let's check out some great lines from the Nutty Professor right here.
I just had to come over and introduce myself because I've been following your work for many years and I'm a big fan.
Well, thank you very much. I'm flattered that you've been following my work way than you have.
And that is some great lines, everybody, from the Nutty Professor. Nice job on that. All right, so go check that out. That is on Netflix. It won't be there forever because things kind of come and go. And since Clayton brought me them. Sorry, allergies. Yeah, it is allergy season, and I do need to dry my eyes a little bit. There we go. Oh, thank you, Clayton, for that. Always nice to have an assistant come by and drop you off some tissue. All right, so that's the Nutty Professor, 1996. It's on Netflix right now. Catch it while you can. Otherwise, it is Friday, everybody. We're going to have a great day. We're working on some stuff. As you should know, we do have a film contest coming up in a couple of weeks. So we got to start preparing for that. Now, here's the deal. It is a job, right? It's a volunteer job that only has limited positions available. So not everybody can be a part of this. So there's going to be a vetting process of making sure that we only have a limited amount of time. Blah, blah, blah. We only have a limited amount of time to shoot it. So I will be explaining, we'll be working on, you'll see it today. We'll be working on some things to kind of start figuring out what's going to work, who's going to be the right fit, and we'll make some selections as to who can be a part of this because remember, we're on a tight deadline. We got to be able to execute quickly and efficiently, and we got to have people that are ready, willing, and able to participate and have independent transportation as well because there's no transportation. Now, don't worry about the details right now. That's coming up. We're super excited about that. So have a great Friday, everybody. We're going to have some fun. Now, coming up, what do we got? Oh, yeah, it's the weekend, and yesterday was Thursday, and now Gary has got some free Epic Games for us. They're free!
Okay, this week's free game on the Epic Games Store is called Duskers. It is from, well, it says it was just recently, initially released in 2016, so it's not brand new, but again, it's free. The graphics kind of show that. It's not a massively graphically rich game, but what it does effectively. What you are is you're on a spaceship. You're piloting drones on a spaceship. You're in a field of derelict spaceships, which means they're all empty, they're all crashed up. You're piloting drones and you go inside these derelict spaceships and you're harvesting resources from in there and you're trying to figure out what happened, why is this ship graveyard here, right? So there you go. You go in, you get the resources. It's not going to show like a little drone. It's going to show the drone as like a little icon thing. And the ship itself is going to be like a big frame. And you pilot this little icon inside the little ship frame and you pick up parts and stuff. While you're doing it, you're investigating how this all happened. The tagline says, let's see if I can read this. Explore, adapt, survive. For whatever that means. Explore, adapt, survive. In Duskers, the free game this week at the Epic Game Store. There you have it. Go out there and get it. It's going to be free until next Wednesday night. Thursday morning, a new free game comes out. So go out there and check it out.
Cool, if you're into the gaming, which I know a lot of you guys are, that's some cool stuff. It's nice that Epic Games does that for you guys. That's pretty cool. So let's go now see what the National Day is today with Gabrielle.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are, Friday, and I believe it's the last Friday of February. You know, February has less days in it. But wow, through another month almost. Crazy town. And we've had a holiday, and we go into March. March, you know, why couldn't they have evened it out? Couldn't they have given one of those days from March into February, at least given, you know, an extra day? Because March's got 31 days. Kind of even stuff out, but no. Leave poor February just hanging with 28, except if it's leap year, which, yeah, that's another story, but we're not in leap year. It's only 28 days today. But today's the 24th. It's Friday, and today's National Day is, there's a lot of people out there that are either haters or lovers of this condiment. Can you guess what it is? And it's not tomato jam or tomato jelly or whatever Clayton wants to call it. It's tartar sauce. You either love it or you hate it. Carl just gave me a funny look. Carl, how do you feel about the tartar sauce?
I like tartar sauce with fish and chips only.
Fish and chips only. See, and people use it for so many different things. I like to dunk my French fries in it, but that's only if I'm eating fish. So, but some people like a little dillier one. Some people like one that has a little bit.
What was that word?
Dilly.
Dillier.
Dillier. We're going to be dilly at the dillier. Some people like it more on the, you know, pickle that side of it. Some people put capers in it. There's really, it's where you live is how people make tartar sauce, I believe. But I do like tartar sauce. What's the main component in tartar sauce? Mayonnaise. And who doesn't like mayonnaise? I know, there's some of you out there that don't like mayonnaise, but what can I say? Takes all, right? But I do love a good tartar sauce. The cameraman just left the room. What happens if I end? Carl, you're going to have to pinch it. Can you do it?
I think so.
He can do it. Okay. I should just do it early. Cut it right now just to see if he can hit the button. But, you know, whatever. But anyway, I can safely say that I've seen some of you out there eat your fish and chips or fish sticks with ketchup, which is a no bueno. I'm sorry. But I do like tartar sauce. And when I'm at a restaurant, normally they'll bring you the little cup, and before she even walks or he walks away from the table, I go, oh, excuse me, I'm gonna need another cup of that tartar sauce because I know I'm gonna be dunking my fries in it and my fish in it, unless if it's not very good, and then I'm very disappointed. But hey, that's today's day. How you feel about tartar sauce, if you're a yay or a nay, if you like it dillier or you like it picklier. It is the day. So everybody have a great day and a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
Very cool. Thank you for that. Back in the bearded past was Zach.
Ha ha ha! Just when you thought it was Friday, it's only Thursday. Wait! It is Friday! Oh my goodness! It's Friday, February 24th, you guys. I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you've had a great week, I should say. Friday's here. Let's go back in the bearded past with Zach. And let's talk about movies that were released on this day. The number one movie released on this day, at least according to my list, is called Get Out. The picture's a man falling in space. I've never seen Get Out. It's Jordan Peele's directorial debut in which black man meets the deranged family of his white girlfriend. The movie was filmed in less than a month. That's actually pretty incredible. There's a lot that goes into movies. And so that's pretty awesome. It won an Oscar for Best Original Screenplay and was nominated for Best Picture. It also earned 5 nominations at the 23rd Critics' Choice Award and 2 at the 2017 Golden Globes. And at the 71st British Film Festival, it also had 2 awards. So, I mean, wow, what a movie, actually. It sounds like it's it went over good with the critics. Maybe it's worth checking out. Let's get out there and check that out if you have it. Next, Medea's Family Reunion, 2006. Yeah, good old Medea. Tyler Perry film. It's the sequel to Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Perry obviously was an MTV Movie Award nominee for Best Comedic Performance. I don't know how many of you guys have watched the Medea films. Some people just crack up over them. Coming out today, Cocaine Bear. Yes. I think a movie I have to go see in the movie theaters. Number 4, we got Wanderlust released. It's got a Jennifer Aniston and Judd Apatow. Paul Rudd. And it was a comedy, basically. And, I'm sure it's got some good stuff to it. And then I'm going to go with this last movie here. There's all kinds of movies that came out this day. But I'm going to go with this last one. Rock Dog. I don't know. I didn't see Rock Dog. Made in 2016. That movie grossed $20 million at the box office. Wow, globally. It was directed by a gentleman named Ash Branham, who also earned co-directing credits from 1999's Toy Story 2 and 2007's Surf's Up. So this guy had a little bit of he'd been around this a little bit. Also, too, another little interesting fact: this book, or this movie, I should say, was based on the film, a Chinese. This film was based on a Chinese graphic novel, Tibetan Rock Dog by Zhang Jun. Crazy. What an interesting adaptation. Hey guys, pick a movie, get outside, but also too, relax, watch a movie, enjoy the weekend, man. All right, guys, bye.
All right, everybody, and that is it for Friday. Have a great 2-day weekend. I know, back to the normal kind of thing, 2 days. But have a great weekend. There is some NASCAR to watch. I think the race is in Fontana Sunday, if you're into the NASCAR thing. Alex was telling me about it the other day. Sounds pretty cool if you're into that kind of thing. Sunday, Fontana race, NASCAR. Hey, you never know who's going to win, what's going to happen. So check that out. Otherwise, we'll see you Monday on the morning routine. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Come on.